So we looked at and compared responses when Very Dark Man said that Nigerian youths are not ready for revolution, when Very Dark Man was asked to start a revolution, and what Moniepoint CEO said about Nigerians a couple of days ago when he said Nigerians are not that smart or that intelligent that he thought Nigerians are, because Nigerians cannot compete globally or produce global results because of the presence of Ashawo work and Yahoo in Nigeria. Now, myself and this guy, we sat down last night, we look at people's responses, and we also look at global data about Nigerians outside Nigeria. So first thing we looked at is when Very Dark Man was accused that he was enjoying and benefiting from the bad governance of Nigeria, that was why he could not start a revolution, or he doesn't want to start a revolution, even though Very Dark Man knows that he's got the influence and the youths are solidly behind it, but he refused to start a revolution. Then Very Dark Man gave his response, and he said that he cannot start revolution with these current Nigerians because they don't have a revolutionary mindset, that you have to first of all make sure that people have a revolutionary mindset before you can then talk of revolution, because Nigerians, they are worse than their politicians. Even if you successfully get the politicians out of power, who is going to lead? Is it the same Nigeria with oppressive mentality? So we looked at a lot of content creators, bloggers, and other media personalities, even those that are based outside Nigeria, who did not support Very Dark Man's statement. In fact, a lot of them accused Very Dark Man that he could not reply to Issa because he was afraid, because he knew that Issa was saying the truth when Issa said that Very Dark Man is benefiting from the atrocities and bad governance of Nigeria. A lot of them disagreed heavily with Very Dark Man. But then, when we look at this data together, we saw that many of them that disagreed with Very Dark Man, they actually agreed with Moniepoint CEO when he made his statement a couple of days ago about Nigerians, that Nigerians cannot produce global results or global standard because of Ashawo work and Yahoo. So when you look at these two people's statements, Very Dark Man's statement and Moniepoint CEO statement, there is not much difference to it, to be honest. But the question we were asking last night, how come a lot of people disagreed with Very Dark Man but they agree with Moniepoint CEO? Then we also look at data outside Nigeria, like these are Nigerians that live in diaspora. How come when Nigerians leave the shores of Nigeria, they were able to succeed quickly? That same global standard become like beans, become like bread and butter, become very easy for the same Nigerians. We also look at Nigerians, in multinational companies, Nigerians in global companies like Google and Apple. We look at the presence and the impacts of Nigerians in these two organizations, which is huge. We have seen and heard in time past how much Nigerians are actually doing in these two organizations. How come that these are internationally celebrated companies? Nigerians are doing exceptionally well in this company, but Nigerians in Nigeria are lagging behind. Why is no one talking about